Hey guys, welcome to my channel once again. My name is Darren, aka the Six Figure Dad. Yes, I'm standing for this one because this one means a lot to me, which is why I've written out a Google Doc so I can share it with you because I don't want to miss anything here, okay? So today's video is about why you're not making money online and what finally worked for me. Okay, so if you're in the digital marketing space, if you're somebody who's looking to get started, pay attention because you don't want to make the same mistakes that I made and the same mistakes that many digital marketers are making every single day. Okay, so bear with me, let's go through this together. So, if this resonates, you let me know, you drop it in comments below. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I really appreciate your support. I'm trying to grow this channel, so please do subscribe. So, are you someone who bought the course? You posted content, you did everything the gurus told you, and somehow you're still stuck. Okay? Your views are flat. I've been there. Your income is zero, and every day you wonder if this is actually going to work for you. Hitting home so far? Because I get it. I really do. Okay? Because I was there. 100% I was there. I almost gave up. But then something changed. I mean, I really did almost give up thinking, is this really for me? I've been there, believe me, banging my head against the brick wall. That's what it felt like sometimes. So, something definitely changed though. So today I want to show you exactly what helped me finally start getting results online, even after months of burnout and self-doubt. Believe me, if you know my story, I've always struggled a little bit with my self-belief, my self-confidence, my self-worth. I've always had to work on that, okay? And I'm ex-emergency services. I've run my own business for 20 years. I've dealt with some serious crap, okay? And I know I can handle pretty much any situation if I'm in that situation. But it's all about my self-confidence, my limiting beliefs. I've had to work on that a lot, okay? So do not think, if that's where you are, if you're thinking, oh, can I do this? Should I be doing this? We can all do this. We've all got a story to tell. You've just got to believe it. And it's a step-by-step process to follow. If you've got somebody over your shoulder helping you with that, life's a lot easier. So let's get into it, okay? So I bought multiple courses, and again, if you watch my story, I've spent a lot of money, over £4,000 worth of courses in the bank, okay? Ditched them. I followed the blueprints. I created content I did daily, okay? Every single day. It weren't many days that I missed. Maybe one or two. During those times, I would have either had something in drafts, or if I felt really crap that day, I probably didn't post. But they were few and far between because I was consistent and I was determined to make something of this online business. So, but I felt invisible with what I was doing. It wasn't working for me. It obviously my message obviously wasn't resonating with people. So most of my videos, honestly, were being capped out at 200 to 250 view mark. This is on TikTok, really. No engagement, zilch, zero engagement on the majority of my posts. No conversions, no clue what I was doing, okay? And the only thing that really was working for me was going live on TikTok. And I knew deep down that wasn't something I wanted for the long term. I didn't want to have to be tied and committed to going live on TikTok every single day just to make sales. I wanted to learn this the right way, to create content that did the conversions for me. Now, when you can master that, it's a game changer because you're then not having to go live for 2 hours every day on TikTok to make sales. Yes, I've done it. I've been there. I've gone live every day during the period of time where I was selling courses all the time. And yes, I've made multiple sales, right? I've done well with it. But I had to decide, is this the way I want to build my business, or do I want to learn proper marketing and let my content do the work and the heavy lifting for me? It's an easy decision, right? So I'm not saying I don't go live at all anymore, but I do it very rarely. Maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks now. Not every day, that's for sure. So, like I've said, most of my videos were capped off at 250 views, okay, with no or little engagement. So I started questioning everything. Am I maybe not cut out for this? Is it my Welsh accent, right? I was seriously thinking that because I was thinking, right, okay, the US market is massive for this. UK, not so much, but we're getting there, we're catching up. But a lot of people in the UK are quite skeptical of anything online. like I was when I first got started, not afraid to admit it, but I was wrong, because the digital world is upon us, guys, and it's time to get involved with it. And I realised that early on, and as a result of that, my wife's even now doing something herself online too. So I did question whether I was cut out for this. Should I quit? Am I too old? I thought, why is this working for everyone else and not me? I was thinking, right, I haven't got these posh, shiny cars to take videos of. I'm not going to go out in Armani suits and show off really expensive Rolex watches. I'm not that person. I'm just a real normal, down-to-earth guy living in the UK, married with 2 kids, and life can be difficult. You're working a 9 to 5, you might be working shifts, you're absolutely exhausted. The last thing you want to do is come home at the end of the day and go live on TikTok. I was finding that a struggle in the evenings, so I was trying to fit it into my mornings, and even that started to get a little bit tiring, if I'm honest, okay, because I didn't want to be tied to it. So anyway, moving on. It hit me, okay, it wasn't me, okay, it definitely wasn't me, it was the lack of support. So these courses gave me the information, but they didn't give me the direction. I had no one to help me with troubleshooting, guidance, or even to tell me what to change and what was working and what was not working. And I'm kind of going ahead of myself. Then what I found, okay, what I did find was Josh's mentorship. Now this is a guy I'm now following. I've been following him for a couple of years now, but since he's launched his own thing, I've gone all in with him, okay? So I've plugged into his mentorship and his new system, and within just 2 weeks of implementing his strategies, one of my TikTok posts hit over 91,000 views. Another post this week, actually, the time of recording this, has hit over 45,000 views, but more importantly, it's the engagement, okay? 450 new followers on the back of this one post, 180 subscribers, 180 subscribers, it might be more now, in 2 days of posting on TikTok. Now, I've never had a video go wild like that. I'm not sure what the comments are, but I know it's a lot of comments. And I've spent pretty much the last couple of days replying to comments and sending people the information they've asked for. Now this is without going live, without selling in DMs. All I've done there is create a 6-second non-speaking video on TikTok, and it's created 180 new subscribers for my account. Just think about that. Can you imagine getting that right on a daily basis? You never have to go live. It's not necessary, because this has also brought me sales. Bear with me a second, my screen just went blank. So as you can see, just by applying these new strategies that I wasn't aware of before, having bought multiple courses, but when I engaged with somebody who'd already achieved 7 figures online, and multiple 6-figure businesses and 7-figure business, and learning and getting in the mindset of a 7-figure earner is a game changer, okay? Because they think differently, they have different strategies, they can pivot, they can tweak, and they can guide you as and when necessary. And because we meet up with this guy 2 times every single week for a Q&A, and you can ask questions directly of someone like that, that's a big game. Seriously, it's changed everything for me. But not just that, it's his community, but the course he has created inside his community. Now, this is not like a typical course you're going to see in these digital marketing courses. It's not like that. This is structured in a way to make sure you see success. It gives you 2 paths. One, it's going to take everything from what you've learned already, or maybe a hobby or an interest or something you've got an idea of, and sort of take that into an online business, whether it be creating products around that or a community of your own. That's one path. Or you can simply be a high-ticket affiliate marketer, going down a path of promoting somebody else's product or service and leveraging their expertise and just driving traffic to a link and let that company do the hard work for you. 2 paths, but what you're getting is the strategies to master those 2 different directions with the guidance of someone who's achieving it every single day with us. It's huge. Okay, there's no fluff like you'll find in a lot of the courses out there. There are some good courses, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of fluff in a lot of those courses that are just designed to give people that kind of fear of missing out and thinking, oh, I have to have that next new course, I have to have the next new shiny object. You don't need any more courses. You don't. You just need the right guidance, the right education with the right support and the right strategies. That's what it's about. So affiliate marketing isn't the problem. Digital marketing isn't the problem. You are definitely not the problem. Okay, the problem is you were given a course and expected to figure it all out by yourself. Here are 3 reasons, okay, I've put these down. Now these are 3 reasons why most struggling digital marketers stay stuck, or why most beginners can't see that momentum happening quick enough for themselves. 1, there's no support or feedback, right? You might buy a course from somebody who's made it sound fantastic and they might be making loads of income from it. Fine, that's great for them, but doesn't mean it's going to work for you just because you buy a course of somebody. Their lifestyle might be completely different, their messaging is different, their audience might be different, their availability and time frames might be different. So these are things, again, you don't get from just buying a course, right? So number 2, there's no strategy that fits with their actual life or your life. And this is what I mean. This is why it needs to have that. You need to have that guidance and support so you can pivot your business and tweak things if you need to. Having that opportunity to ask live questions directly to a 7-figure earner, you get answers like that. Changes everything. The information overload is a big problem with 0 implementation support. Okay, so what I mean by that is you're given a course and you're expected to figure it out yourself. You might be looking at it thinking, right, okay, I'm going to do that. You implement, but you implement incorrectly, or there's no feedback whatsoever in regards to your implementation or the content that you're creating. You don't know if you're going off track, and you don't know if your messaging is hitting the right audience. So you were sold the what, but not the how, basically. And this is what it means a lot to me, this, because a lot of people are buying courses and expecting quick results. And the majority are not seeing that. And it's only because they might just need a few tweaks, right? So this changed everything for me was the mentorship, okay? Real people, real feedback, and a system that didn't rely on luck or going viral. Because again, you do not need to go viral. In fact, going viral can sometimes be a bit of a headache because you could be attracting the wrong audience, but also changing the algorithms in a way that you don't want to. So I know people that have gone viral and made no sales from it whatsoever because it's just been landing in the wrong segment of their audience, or something might be off, or the people are just watching it because it's entertaining, not necessarily because it's something they want to buy. And people start commenting, and then other people comment, and it becomes a bit of a place for people to go and just make comments, right? You know what I mean? So going viral doesn't equal sales. That's what I'm trying to say. It's about creating content that actually offers value and resonates with people, so they think, right, okay, that is something I could do. And when they're watching your journey, they're watching your story, and they're thinking, right, okay, this is a real person, a real human being who's just tried to figure it out like me. They're now doing it, so I'm just going to follow their footsteps. And that's exactly where I am. I'm following a guy who's achieved it. Yes, he's been in this industry for 5 years, which is great because I might well be a few years behind him, but I'm following in the footsteps of somebody now who's achieved it, who's been there and done it, and achieving some amazing results, okay? So I just want to share that with you. So here's what made the difference for me: a high-ticket affiliate model that pays commissions worth your time, a done-for-you system that handles, actually that should be 90%, I'm just going to change that should be 90%, okay? So 90% of the back end for you, so it builds out your business basically. Okay, that's a new launch that's happened right this moment, today, as I launch this video, it's happening today. And a step-by-step roadmap, okay, built for busy people If you're a busy 9 to 5, if you've got a shift job, emergency services, running your own business, stay home mum and dad, whatever it is you do, we've all got busy lives. So this step-by-step process is perfect for us guys to get into this online space. Okay, so don't need to be tech savvy for this either. So this is a supportive mentorship community that actually shows up when you need them to, and so you can get your questions answered like that. Okay, so no pressure to go live. This is what I love about this process of high-ticket affiliate marketing. No pressure to go live on TikTok if you don't want to. No cringy sales calls. No spending time in DMs, cold messaging people, trying to make sales. None of that nonsense. Just real strategy and structure for your business. So let me be clear. This isn't for everybody, okay? So if you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, business, shortcuts, all of that, then this isn't going to work for you. You need to be serious. You need to be committed. You need to have consistency. You need to see this as a proper business, something that's going to be that one opportunity that you want to build for your future. So we all had a day one, okay? So don't think this is going to be a quick, instant success. It might be, but the likelihood is that you're going to have to start building momentum in the business. But if you learn in the right way, from the right person, with the right process, and promoting the right product or service, then you're miles ahead of a lot of people who've been struggling just trying to sell digital marketing courses, as an example. Not everybody, but a lot of people have been struggling with that. Okay, so grab the information, have a singular focus, and learn from somebody who's hit 7 figures and building all the time. Follow in their footsteps, build your business the right way with ethics and commitment, and you're going to thrive. You're going to love every part of the journey. So click that link below. Seriously, get into the free community to start with. Come and say hello. Do me a favor. Like I said, I might have said it already. Send me a message once you're inside that community so I know you've arrived. Okay, send me a message so I can welcome you, because at the moment school doesn't notify me or tag my contacts to me in the free community. They do when, of course, you upgrade to the paid community. If you go that process, if you go that route, great. But in the free community, I don't know about it unless you tell me. So just drop me a message inside the community so I can welcome you in with open arms, and we can engage, and I can help you on your process and in the journey of building your online business the right way. So click that link below, drop any comments, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you inside very, very soon. Take care.